American nachos are in high demand around here, so I'm just finishing all of this up, and then we are going to see what is coming through. All right, Spirit, what's the message? There's an opportunity coming through. This could be lucrative. This could even be, yeah, someone reaping the rewards from their hard work, someone being acknowledged, someone being respected. People respect you right now. They see you as someone that's very energetically wealthy or very magnetized, okay? For some of you, this could be something that you don't see coming. It's like a literal surprise. For some of you, you could feel exhausted, or like that energy of right when you are about to give up, that's when everything kind of manifests forward. Yeah. For some of you, this could be community or family that is bringing you some type of help, or even pushing you forward, pushing you up, allowing for you to kind of rub off on them even. For some of you, this was like an ode to the times that you didn't see coming, where it didn't make sense to dedicate yourself or to be devoted to something. It didn't make sense to change yourself in any way. It did not make sense for you to have to acknowledge something that you felt like was not going to be worth it. But it was like one of those things where you had to allow for yourself to really take a rest and think about and kind of process what was taking place around you. For some of you, this could literally be a friend that is like, yeah, this could be a friend, someone from childhood, or someone from the past even, that they either want to like rekindle something with you, or they just feel like you are an important aspect in their life, socially and emotionally. So for some of you, this is socially and economically here, where like you're learning how to balance your energy in the mundane, as well as keeping yourself sanctioned. So this is like holistic health even, where you probably had a lot of moments where you had to sit in time out because you had to get your energy straight. You've had to make sure that your motives were pure. You had to make sure that when you do pop out and when you are going places, that there's nothing crazy that's going to be taking place. Looking after your health in all these different ways. Understanding that your environments also reflect the type of health that you have here. All right. You could be very independent right now. For some of you, this could be an ex that's like watching from afar. This could have been somebody that was very generous with their energy, or even generous with the fact that you were around them, and so they were trying to get by off of you boosting them and pushing them forward, okay? This could have been a long-term relationship. This also could have been something that you felt like was not going to grow over time. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a friend that actually wants your life, all right? You could have been dealing with a friend that wants your life. They want the things that they thought come to you naturally. Someone could be stuck not really knowing how to get any further with the things they have going on. For some of you, if this is an ex or a masculine energy that could have been involved in your life in some type of way, this could have been somebody that caught themselves sleeping around with people from the past, or they could have been saying that you were sleeping around with everybody, or even saying that you are a karmic in some type of way because they're upset that things in their life is turning sour, and they just want you to have some type of involvement so that they could drag somebody down with them. For some of you, it's being exposed here what was going on all along with some type of business venture or environment, okay? For some of you, you could be getting a promotion here. It's like what I'm reading about, it reminds me of like scandals being revealed, while people that have worked hard to get to where they have gotten or earned their spot are finally being vindicated in the ways that they are supposed to, okay? Ooh, that has to be information. Things are moving around, okay? Things are being shifted and adjusted, okay? For some of you, somebody wanted to like learn from you even. Somebody may even see that you are very free-spirited and like all the stuff that was going on around you or against you or about you was just a bunch of nonsense here, okay? Somebody could wish that you were more inclusive or that they included you in the first beginning. All right, for some of you, there's a caring, compassionate person here that's coming in to help in some type of way or even coming to bring in some type of insight. For some of you here, this has a lot to do with what you've had to do to surpass some type of challenges that could have been taking place when it came to some type of past life retribution or even like a rebirth energy here, okay? For some of you, this is a situation where somebody has had to pick through what they wanted to involve themselves in, okay? Like being selective with how they socialize or who they socialize with or what's going on here. For some of you, there could be a misunderstanding about who or what a masculine was doing or what was involved in, okay? And in the situation, it just seems like somebody could have been misconstruing what was supposed to have been taking place here. This is like an energy of somebody finally believing in something that they thought they could brush off, even if it has something to do with you or even if it has something to do with something that was going on around them that they were trying to suppress. Yeah. Okay. Last call for alcohol. Somebody could be very exhausted. Like they could see some things from the past and like understanding that who they were in the past versus who they are now is not something that they want to keep cycling through. Like these are like revelations, even like self-forgiveness, even forgiving yourself for the things that you put up with, forgiving yourself for overextending yourself in things and with people that you never meant to burn yourself out trying to prove or trying to even like have the wrong type of impression or results. For some of you here, this is about you putting up boundaries. Somebody could feel like you put your boundaries up really strong here and that they never really got a chance to like explain anything or to even like bring something to your attention enough for you to understand what something was here. Like the misunderstanding energy is not really standing because it seems like a situation here where somebody could have been trying to reclaim something for themselves that spirit could have been shifting them out of, okay? Elevation requires elimination. So it's like somebody kind of didn't understand what was taking place transgressionally, and they could have even been for taking some type of change for some type of retribution whilst in the middle of trying to understand something for themselves even. So whoever this is that you have under judgment, they can see clear as day now. I don't know if this is like somebody that can kind of get by with other people by opening up shallow types of things and just allowing for people to intake whatever they throw out, but you're not that type of person that can just let somebody throw anything out there and leave a situation alone. Like you like to dig deep, you like emotional depth, you like truth, you're very calculated, you like to make sense of things. If something does not make sense, it's not going to be favorable here, okay? So somebody could have been exhausted, like mentally exhausted, possibly even like trying to find a way to basically like regain their strength, but it turned into them like sitting in their grief for too long, okay? Somebody is burdened by grief. Somebody is wearing a grief suit, not wanting to transmute the pain or the dilemma. You're being illuminated about some type of unknown competition or conflict that could have been going on. Something that came to an end here, possibly something about somebody's job or somebody even trying to find a way to boss up in the midst of all this crazy stuff going on.